special. That's what I'm using. And I need Daffodil Delight. So here we go. I told my son I could help him put some more stuff in the Quonset when I was done with my video. So, yeah. So 5.5 by 10 1/8. So that means I'm going to have to get my long arm out. I sound like a quilter. Have to get the long arm out. I hung out with a bunch of quilters this weekend. That's why I referred to them. I went on a crafting retreat weekend. It's not anything, nothing is orchestrated for us. It's a group of friends who get together and rent a space. And the space, it's like a bed and breakfast for crafters. It is fantastic. And the cook is so good. Our host is very, very, very talented in the cooking department. Anyway, got to do that for the weekend. And I'm scoring at 4 1/4, 5 3/4. If you did not get this mystery sheet, it is on my page on Facebook and in my group. It's actually on my Instagram also. I can't post on YouTube ahead of time, really. So I did let everybody know from YouTube that that's where it was going to be. So the next one, I did 4 1/4, 5 3/4. This one's going to be 7 1/4, and this one's going to be 8 3/4. So there you have it. And then I don't think I need to score anymore. Okay, so I can put the score and stuff away. I do need to cut some more. So that's cardstock. I scored on the short side. So that's all I need from the Daffodil Delight. And the other color I'm going to get is Sweet Sorbet. There we go. So my Sweet Sorbet, I've got some, trying to see if there's something I can use. Ooh, I bet I can use that one right there. All right, and this one was a card base that was scored wrong. So now it's just a scrap paper. And I need 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. Is this going to be 5 3/8? This isn't going to be enough. This will be enough this way. Nope, there's a score line in the middle of it. Sorry about that. I'm supposed to work in town tomorrow, and because of the storm, I went in and did what I had to do today so that I could stay home tomorrow. And 5 3/8. There we go. 5 3/8. So I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. That's the fun part. Oh, hi, Anna. Yeah, I usually announce that day. Tuesday is mystery stamping. So next week's Halloween. So I'm not doing mystery stamping on Halloween. I'm going to enjoy the little spooks I might get to spend some time with. 5 3/8 by 1 3/8. And then 5 3/8 by 1 3/16. I know. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking I might be live on Friday, but there's a chance it might be Thursday. Supposed to do some stuff on Thursday, but if we end up with 1.5 feet of snow, I'm going to cancel that, and I'd rather be here in my craft room. So I will let you know. I'll post it when I decide. And it all depends on the weather. So white or vanilla, not needed if cardstock is light. So my cardstock is light. I'm not going to cut that, but if your cardstock is dark, you would probably need that. So then I need DSP or embossed cardstock. I'm using the honey pots. All right, so I need 5 1/4 by 1 1/4 and 1 1/16. So I'm going to do 1 1/4 and then I'm going to trim it down. 1 1/4. I know you guys will probably already have yours done. So we're going to put that aside. So I did 1 1/4, and the 1 1/4 is by 5 1/4, 5 1/4. I got all these measurements down right. All right. And then this one is going to be 5 1/4 by 1 1/16. 5 1/4. Yeah, that's right. By 1 1/16. So I don't want to cut that off. So I'm going to flip this around and do the 1. Let me see. No, I'm going to do it this way. Okay. By 1 1/16. I know. I saw another demonstrator that called this a smidge. It's like, okay, I guess you could call it a smidge. It's actually 16th, but all right. So this way my jars with the heart on it will be cute. So my honey jars. I didn't really get too much of the honey stuff, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Might have to cut one out. All right, and then I need stamps, ink, dyes, bling, etc. And I'm going to use the Fluffiest Friends. Now, this is one you can get in your starter kit. Otherwise, everybody can get it on November 7th. So you'd have to wait for 2 weeks, or you can get it in a starter kit. So I have not even assembled mine. Not even. I'm going to use the bear. So I have the bear ready. And I need to cut some stuff. All right. I'm ahead of myself. I do not need the bear yet. I'm going to set it aside. So what's the weather like there? So here's all our score lines. We are not going to accordion fold this. Usually I get to this point and say, okay, now accordion fold it. But we're actually going to fold them all into each other. I can't remember where I got this fold. I think it was from one of my Facebook groups. All right, so there we have that. So they're all folded. I'm going to put some strong adhesive on this side right here. And I'm still unpacking from my weekend away, which is typical for me. You know that. When I take my stuff on the road, I'm just going to use tear and tape. It takes me a day or two to unpack. And I have been not downstairs. I got most of it put away, but I did not get my little bag of tricks with my adhesive and all my blocks and all that. So put some adhesive on this far panel, and then we're going to roll it in to make line it up with your edges, press inside, and there is your card base right there. All right, so there's that. Now, if you haven't figured it out, this one's going to layer on there, and this one's going to layer on here. All right. I don't do mystery stamping like a lot of other people. I'm more of a visual learner. So if you come to the party with all your pieces cut, I'll show you how to put them together. That's the way we roll around here. Then you're crafting with me, which is the name of my business, Crafting with Me. So this piece is going to go right here, right there. Okay. This piece is going to go on here. I don't know if that stamp set doesn't have any words. Oh, I have to find words. I forgot about that. See, that's when I was the whoa person. So this piece is going to go here. All right, so you can stamp in here, but I'm going to make something for my big guy. So he needs something big because he is quite large. But I want him. He's going to sit right on there. Maybe I don't need to make anything for him. Aha! I was going to make like a circle or something, but you know what? I'm just going to use my die to cut him out. Let me find the dies that go with that. Oh. I was not planning on that, so it is put away. I could just cut him out too. Huh. All right. Not in that selection. Not in that selection. Oh, now I got to check this selection. There it is. We got all those fun dies. I just got this one, so this is the first time I'm playing with it. But I thought I'd show you a little paper that you can get if you are registered for On Stage, or if you are a new demonstrator or sign up as a new demonstrator, you automatically get to go. So here is the bear. So we're going to have to color him. And I don't know that we need anything else from this. Not right now. I just do the bear. All right, I'm going to peel off my paper. Yes, I usually put my labels on the back, but I'm not going. Hi, Glenda. Yeah. Yes, my regular day for videos is Thursday, unless something comes up and then I have to bump it the time-wise. I like to do it Thursday at 5. Last week I had a big glitch. Actually, I had a couple glitches with my whole scheduling thing. I thought I scheduled it for Friday. I was out of town, like I said, crafting with my friends. I couldn't be in this room to do all the stuff that I need to do for the video. So I pre-recorded it. And then I couldn't upload it because it was too long for StreamYard to upload it for me, which is what you're watching me on now. And so then I had to come up with another plan, and it was just, yeah, it was quite the day. And then I was all ready to start talking to people at 5 o'clock, and I couldn't find it anywhere on Thursday last week. And I realized I had accidentally scheduled it for Friday at 5. So I hurried up and went in and changed the scheduling to 6. And I'm very sorry if you showed up and you didn't catch me live and you were hoping to. Thank you for catching me on the replay. Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of crazy the way it all worked last week. So I'm going to grab my blends. I haven't used my blends for a couple of weeks. I go in spurts where I use them all the time, and then I don't. Ooh, that sounded very. So I think my bear is going to be pecan pie. And then my honey is going to be daffodil delight. And my honey pot is going to be poppy parade. And then I'm using the same colors. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So this is what we're going for. I haven't glued those down yet in case something goes. And if you have a white piece, it goes down under here for you to stamp on, just because this one, I have yellow, so I can just do on my yellow. I do have some other samples. Like I said, I did this with my team. This is the one I did with my team at our last team meeting. It's one of the perks, I guess if you call it a perk, of being on my team, is I do team meetings. We decided we're going to do them quarterly. So our next one is in January. I do have a couple odds and ends to get out to my team that I told them I would do. So if you're on my team, expect some surprises, I guess, and your vouchers and all that fun stuff. If we get a lot of snow, I'll have a lot of time to be in my room, in my craft room, playing catch up. Anyone else ever feel like that's all they do is play catch up? I don't feel like I ever get ahead on a whole lot. But anyway, that's life, I guess. All right. I got the honey pot colored red. And now I'm going to color the honey. I think I might just stick with the dark. Oh, this is that one that I let my daughter use. And the tip is ruined. But that's all right. For honey, it worked. All right. I should just throw those out, but I'm too cheap to do that. So this is dark. I'm going to start with the light on the bear. I'm going to do his nose light. Oh, I will post a picture of how much snow we actually get on my Facebook page and stuff. So I don't know how much we're going to get. I'm not really impressed with the fact that they're predicting so much and we've barely, I think it should still be fall for another month. This winter weather is for the birds. Actually, I don't think the birds like it either. So go ahead and color him all the way. But I'm going to leave his muzzle dark. I'm going to do some shadowing on this other stuff. Oh, there's his little hand. He is so blasted cute. He's a fuzzy one. He's not a Pooh Bear. I'd like to have had a Pooh Bear, but I realized with licensing and all that, that was not probably possible, but he is a cutie regardless. And I guess it's kind of appropriate that I'm doing a bear because the bears are going to be hibernating if the weather does materialize. All right. He is kind of a fluffy fellow. All right. I will be going back in with a little bit more. Okay. We're going to do this, just a solid, and his little. Okay. It actually tells you kind of where to go with the other color. I'm also going to come down here, under his neck, and under the honey pot, the bottom of his arm. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in and blend some of that out. I love the blends. I'm not big on all the little line ones, all the marker lines you get from regular markers. I like that this just kind of all blends together. You don't see the lines. All right. Oh gosh, he's cute. Isn't he cute? Okay. So I think we're going to stop there with him. He'll blend out a little bit more while he's drying. And if I need to fix him some more, I can do that in a minute. I need to do his nose. I need one more blend. His nose is black. So I'm going to do, I don't know if there's light black and dark black. I don't know. I always thought black was black. Looks black. Okay. So we're going to cut him out. I've got my die cut machine right behind me. So I'm just going to use a piece of Post-it note tape. And then I need to find some sentiments for my little bear. What should he say? Something positive. He may not be a Pooh Bear, but he's channeling a Pooh Bear in my mind. All right. How are your cards coming? Are you crafting with me? Or are you going to do it later, or have you decided yet? I had one of my regulars say that she just got invited to dinner before this, so she was going to catch me on the replay. But any of it's fine. Why would I put those way over there? I'm going to be looking for them here. All right, I need to find some words. I have some sentiment stamps just right here. Just for you. Has to be a skinny one. Just watching. Has to be narrow. Hope your day is a happy one. That is perfect for this little bear. Hope your day is a happy one. I think that's the reason I bought this stamp set. And yes, I've used it already. So sincere. It's in the September, December catalog. And it is, that's going to fit, isn't it? It's on the same page with the Abundant Beauty masks. So perfect. That's where it's going to go. It's right in there. So I'm going to, I did not close that well. I did that wrong, people. Oh, that's all right. Right there. So yeah, sorry about that. Something didn't work right there. If I made you screw up, I'm very, very sorry. So yeah, close it down. Oh, I'm very sorry. All right. If you're all just watching, you can learn from my mistakes. Okay, this is going to go on here. That's what I get for being the whoa person. Outside. I was taking off my winter coat, my hat, gloves. My son comes running into the door. Can you help me? I'm sure. What do you need help with? I need you to be my whoa person. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to be on my video soon. He promised me it wouldn't take long, and it didn't. We got the sprayer in. We got the fire truck in. We got his car in. Got his pickup in. We got the tractor and the grinder, the feed grinder in. What else did we get in? The boat. Yeah, got it all in. He was going to work on some other things. All right. There we go. Now my line is over a little bit, but that is okay. I'm going to put this guy here. And then when you close it up, it'll fit in the envelope right like that. I apologize. I messed up one. So, oh, he's cute. All right. Before I put him away, I'm going to give him a little bit more on his cheek. Looks like his cheek is not quite blended. Should have gone darker with him. Oh, well. He's pretty cute the way he is. And then we're going to take some dimensionals. And my dimensionals are in my bag. I am doing an open house kind of thing on Thursday with all my businesses. Plus, I'm doing a class on Thursday with this business in town. Weather permitting, I guess. How do you not? I guess if it blizzards, I don't want to be in town with the blizzards. So, but if you're local to me, that's where I will be, and I will have all my businesses. My nails. I know Anna said earlier about my nails. My nails are one of my other businesses. So, yeah. They are nail strips. So, there we go. I think with all these tied, I think I need to tie a little bow. And I need to find my black. I think a little black bow on his honey pot is necessary. Like I said, I will be showing a couple other samples that I have made. I didn't probably need this much, but make a little bow. Ooh, that one's too little, although it is a small honey pot. All right. That's way too big. Because it has to match the picture, right? Honey pot, honey pot. Ooh, I don't know if I want to cover up the honey, though. What do you think? Make it smaller. Put it on the side of the honey pot. Can do that. He just keeps getting smaller. Smaller and smaller. Then I'm going to go watch The Voice. Anybody else watch The Voice? It is my go-to. I just like The Voice. I do. Now this calls for a glue dot. And if you roll it up and make it into a ball, then you can put it anywhere you want. I think we might put it on this side of the honey pot. Well, it's not coming off the... All right. Sometimes you just have to do it by hand. There. There, he kind of works like that. So there's my card. I forgot to say ta-da! So there's my card. Hope your day is happy, and then you get to see the bear with the honey pot.